guys, I'm back. I've made some upgrades. I'll show you what that is shortly, and what a few other little things are. I've built myself a little kitchen, a little table for myself. Kitchen looks pretty cool. I've got the smokers with the campfires underneath to make them so that they smoke. Made a, what's it called? Stop a little kitchen. Can't think of the name. Range top, whatever. That stuff. Put my vegetables in one, my meats in another. Got a sink. Not that it works. That'd be hilarious if I could make it work. Maybe I should put in the hopper buckets of water. That'd be funny. Yeah, got that. The downstairs is still, I think, the same. Yeah, I don't think anything's changed there. Got a few different things to show you though, because I've started using redstone. I've made myself a redstone furnace, or a system for redstone furnaces. Not that they're working right now, but I'll turn it off. Yeah. So what happens is this one here will feed it what is it? Stuff to eat. This one up here will be what goes in the top, and then just automatically gets fed right through, and it comes down into here. What I've been making are green dyes and some stone and a few other things. This stuff, green dye apparently is good for experience, and that's what this part here does. I'll actually set it back up in a sec and then show you exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it just goes straight through. I use the kelp because I just farm out all of this kelp and then I burn it and then use that as the thingy, so it kind of just all marries itself together and looks real cool. And then over this side I've built myself a cactus farm. So what happens here is when the cactus grows, it'll pop up, and then because it's not allowed to have a block next to it, just pops out into the water. And well, that one didn't work, but it should pop out into the water, and this will actually let me show you. You throw it, and then we throw it and it goes down into here, into either a hopper, where I am then able to collect cactus. And then yeah, oh, that was pretty cool. See, oh, there you go, just happened again. Yeah, it's not the fastest cactus farm. Apparently there's automatic ones that can happen, but that's what I'm doing so far to help get the green dye, because it's worth 1 experience each time. So I'll quickly mine up some kelp, and then I'll show you exactly what it is that this furnace thing does, and I'll also show you the sort of experience I can gain from it. So what I do is I come down, I just whack all this kelp, because it's very easy to do, and then I hop back in my boat, and once it all floats up, I collect it. So as you can see, there'll now be kelp everywhere that I can just go collect, because it's all floated to the top. Yeah, okay, so now all I do is I put the kelp in the top, and then you flick it on, seeing there's already stuff in there, just automatically sits in and drops them in. So it'll do dye first, then it'll just start doing the kelp. It just goes backwards, forwards and does that. And then whilst that's happening, I'm actually gaining experience, because every time something cooks, you actually get a little bit of experience. Green dye is actually worth 1 each one, so that's what this part's for, because as you see here, it'll pop in and it'll disappear really quick. And you don't get the experience if it just disappears, so it just goes. So what you do is, I've got this one that sets up that it'll then interact with these and stop the hoppers, so then I can grab them. So if you see I'm level 24, So look at that experience. So that went from 24 to 27 just from collecting stuff. So yeah, that just keeps happening. Just keeps going and going and going. And as the dried kelp get made, then they continue as well, because I then make them into blocks, dried kelp blocks. And so then it basically, I'm not having to mine heaps of coal or gather lava or do anything like that to run my furnaces. I just make sure I've got plenty of kelp, which is literally everywhere. And it's not even that hard to farm up. And then yeah, it just works that way. And I'm hoping to get level 30 so I can put an enchantment on my pickaxe. And then just get started going into the nether, because the nether is the next place I need to go to. That was really loud actually now that I listened to it, but yeah, that was actually a really simple design that I followed on a YouTube video. Like theirs was actually 8 on either side for furnaces. I simplified it. And then I also watched a video on how to get experience, and it was someone doing something similar, only with the Cactus Farm and just an automatic furnace system. So I figured I'd put the two together and then do that. I will eventually move this into a position where I can make it look pretty, but at the moment it was just for just seeing if I could make redstone work. But yeah, I want to start learning how to use more redstone, because it was actually really fun to have to problem solve, especially this top part, because it was not working. I had to try a few different things to make this work. But yeah, oh, that's what I got. Here's a sneak preview of what you might see in my next episode. I've built a waterfall, but what will we put behind it? Well, you just have to watch the next episode to find out. Anyway, that's me done for the moment. See you all in another video.